coming to you from my very dead garden. I mean, it's gone. Green beans, pumpkins, corn, tomatoes, more tomatoes. It's pretty dead. And as I was sitting out here and kids were playing in the backyard, I looked over at the hillside over here. I'm finally starting to see the colors of fall, the yellows, the oranges, the reds. And I found myself thinking, I am so thankful that it is finally fall, because here in Tennessee, it feels like summer never ends. And this summer in particular was very hot, and it felt like it was never gonna end. And I thought to myself, you know what, life sure feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? Where you're in a period of time, you're in a season, as they would say, where it just seems like it's never gonna end. Maybe it's even a good season for those of you who love summer. And it just seems like it's never gonna end, it's never gonna change, and you love it that time, but then eventually seasons change. But on the flip side, maybe you're in a season that is just rough and it's hard, and you're wondering when in the world are things ever going to change. And you also have to remember that seasons do change. Just like I have been waiting for a long time to see those colors of fall and to see the seasons change and the things cool off a little bit. Then pardon my shirtless son there. Hey buddy. Alrighty, anyway, so sometimes it's really hard. I still see you. Sometimes it can be really hard because it seems like seasons never end and things never change, but just remember, they do. We see it in nature that God made. Okay, that was the hose that just came on. We see it in nature that God made. We hear about it in the Bible, that there are certain seasons and certain times for planting, for reaping, for sowing, for harvesting, all those things. There are certain times for those things. And the thing is, just like Psalm 1 says, that those who delight in the law of the Lord and meditate on him, they will be like trees planted by streams, and that in each season, I'm really afraid I'm gonna get sprayed. And that each season that they will produce fruit. And so no matter what season you're in, whether you're in a season that you're loving, that you're thinking, man, I hope this lasts forever, or whether you're in a season where you're miserable, just remember to meditate on the Word of God, stay close to him, be in prayer, and focus on those things, and you're still going to produce fruit. You're still gonna produce fruit in those hard seasons. And then eventually you're going to be in a season that you love. You're going to be in a season that you feel energized in, and things aren't always going to just be consistently hard. And guess what? If you keep that same pattern where you're focused on the Lord and you're meditating on his word and you're spending time with him, then guess what? Even in the good seasons, you're still going to produce fruit. And to me, that's exciting, because I don't want to be known as a Christian who just produces fruit just when things are good, who is happy just when things are good, because sometimes things happen, right? Like 2019 was a terrible year for us. A lot of things went wrong. And that was a time too where I felt like the Lord would say, it's like, hey, listen, you can still have joy, even in the midst of sorrow, even going through miscarriage, even going through your husband losing your job, all of those things, you can still have joy and you can still produce fruit, even in those hard times. So as the weather is cooling down, at least it's cooling down here, just keep that in mind, that seasons change. So whether you're going into a season that you love, or whether you're hoping that a season that you don't love is about to come to an end, just remember that seasons change. But whether the season is good or whether the season is bad, as believers, we can produce fruit and have hope no matter what. So that's it. We're really glad I didn't get sprayed by the hose, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.